Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to everyone who's joined so far. It's great to be back for another live stream. Another day, another live stream. And we have plenty to look at today. And I have followed through on my promise. We've got some FX pairs, and we're also going to have a look at SPX. We're going to have a look at Tesla, and we're going to have a look at MicroStrategy. Just very big up Neil Mellon in the chat. He has just bought Stonksy. Welcome to the team and welcome to the community. Everyone welcome Neil Mellon to the team. Bitcoin to 1K, Jalapeno said. I think he must be in the middle of a dream, mustn't he? Jalapeno, have you loaded up YouTube in the middle of a dream? It must be a nightmare, that. Jalapeno's dreaming. Or he's having a nightmare, depending on if he's a bull or a bear. I think he might be a bear. But he's definitely dreaming. We need to add at least 5 zeros onto that, don't we, for where we're going? Neil Mellon has just set up his Stonksy. Well done. Congratulations and welcome. The likes of us. Only joking, 2K. See, that's more reasonable. I knew that he was having us off with the 1K target. Much too bearish, that. 2K sounds better. Elfish is saying, welcome, Neil. Big up, Neil, to the Stonksy team. Welcome. So let's have a look what we're covering today. I actually haven't got any notes on Bitcoin for today. I just loaded up the 3-minute chart to see what the scalping was looking at today. It's had a few decent hits. It's had a few break even as usual. But it's had, some nice scalps on the 3-minute. Let's see what's going on the 5-minute. So the 5-minute is closed out. This is one that we looked at yesterday because the 5-minute was still open. So today we closed out the 5-minute this morning at 10 to 11 UTC time, which gave a profit of just over 5.5%. But if you decided to close just below 90, almost 10. Block Pro is saying, what are we shorting? Oh, well, to be fair, there was a few nice shorting opportunities today, hasn't there? Bitcoin's had a bit of a pullback. Solana has took a bit of a hit, minus 6% on Solana. ETH is down almost 4%. So I suppose anything you want on there, Block Pro. Hopefully you got some shorts in. Did you? The likes of us, 104K to 150K target as previous fib extensions. I like that. My personal target is about 115-ish. 150K, I suppose it's doable on a major blow off top if there was some sort of catalyst, like potentially if we was around 100K or just above and then it come out, say, NVIDIA had bought Bitcoin or something, that might catalyze a massive blow off top. But, I mean, it would be nice, of course. Neil Mellon is saying, I have set it up. Well done. I trade on Binance. Can I use it that? So it's currently not compatible with any exchanges, but that is something that's in development and something that will be coming to users. So, yes, soon. Not at the moment, but soon you'll be able to connect it to exchanges. And we should have some nice incentives with one particular exchange for using that. So there'll be more on that soon. But, yeah, there is things going on in the background. Elfish has taken a couple of winning shorts on BTC. Was that with using Stonksy? Was you using Stonksy to catch them shorts? How did what was your short on yesterday, Elfish? We looked at something, didn't we, that you were short on, and I can't remember what it was. Did you turn a profit on that? Neil Mellon starting with about $200. That's fine. You don't have to start big. You can take a little amount and you can turn it into a big amount. You know, don't feel bad for starting with 200. Try and build that into something big. When you order Stonksy, how do you get it connected to TradingView? So when you purchase Stonksy, we give you access as soon as possible. Normally, it's quite fast through the daytime. At night time, you might be waiting an hour or two. But, yeah, you get it pretty fast. What's a popular time frame to use? You can turn Jalapeno is giving you some massive confidence there, Neil. He's saying that you can turn that into 5 million with Stonksy. Now that is, if you manage that, then that's all the proof we'd need to show how good Stonksy is. Oh, that was it. It was Ada, wasn't it? It ended break even. Well, at least you didn't lose anything. Anyway, so this was on the 5 minute yesterday. This was something. So Stonksy opened it on the Monday, yesterday, and closed today for a nice 5.5% profit. Let's see what it's doing on the 10 minute. So the 10 minute called a red background, did go into a loss, but it's just minorly in profit at the moment. So there's nothing much on the 10 minute recently. So no, so when you order it, so depending on how you order it, if you order it through the website, there will be a little box where you put your TradingView username. So it's not your email. We need your username on TradingView, which can be found in your profile. If you opt to pay in crypto, just email in, say you want to pay in crypto, and then same thing, we'll ask you for your TradingView username, and then we grant you access. What is the best time frame to use? What do you mean, Neil? In terms of just overall, it depends what type of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Do you like to sit on trades for maybe a few days or a week? Look at the 10 minute, look at the 15 minute, 30 minute, and 1 hour. I like to trade live. If you're a scalper and you can get out of trades quickly, look on the 3 minute time frame, but that's obviously dependent. You want to make sure that the fees aren't gonna smash you on that, because obviously you're in and out of trades quite quickly. But yeah, look at the 10 minute upwards. As we can see here, this is on the 15 minute, similar trade to the 5 minutes, apart from it got in on Saturday, and it's still currently open. We covered that yesterday. Let's see what the 30 minute is saying. I'm getting Stonksy, just sorting the cash out, and I'll order online. And yeah, cool. It'll be good to have you on the team, DV Shack. So the 30 minute is still currently open. We had a loss on the red background slightly. It closed there, so a loss on the red background, but then it flipped to the green just in time to catch the big move, and it's currently still open. So I believe the 1 hour is open still as well on Stonksy. But from where the green background opened there, it's currently up just under 24%, but has gone as high as almost 30%. So that's on the 30 minute. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. But do get your questions in, guys, and girls, of course, people. Yeah. Or let us know what you're trading. Let's get some discussion going. Jalapeno thinks that Neil Mellon can turn $200 into 5 million with Stonksy. Let's go. That's what we want to see. That is the content that we want to see. So on the 1 hour, again, this one that closed just marginally in profit. If you maybe was magic and you caught the bottom of this dip, you closed in a bit more profit. But again, same as the 30 minute, it's still open and still in 20 to 30% profit. Well, yeah, hopefully. Don't forget us if that happens, Neil. If that happens and you turn $200 into 5 million, don't forget us at Stonksy. We'll come to your yacht party and stuff like that. Remember where you came from and all that. So yeah, let's hope it happens. Anyway, that's Bitcoin covered. What is going on today? Look at what is Block Pro. Block Pro, are you still in the chat? If Block Pro is still in the chat, let me know. Because this is Block Pro's favorite coin, and this is this is Block Pro's favorite coin, and look what it's doing. So XRP, it got into the green background on Tuesday. I get 4.9 for the engagements. Well, I'm sure if Neil goes from $200 to 5 million, he won't mind sharing it out a bit. And yeah, hopefully he'll throw a nice party. So yeah, get going, Neil. I look forward to it. Still trading in its same range since launch. True, but it has had a nice pump on the 1 hour, and it's actually pumped on pretty much every time frame that Stonksy's caught as well. I'll buy Jordan a Rolex. Jordan's in the chat. He's just popped in. But yeah, on the 1 hour, banana. Don't know what that means, but so on the 1 hour, Stonksy got into the green background. What day? Oh, that was last week, wasn't it? I got a bit confused then. Last week, and it has caught the. I forgot what time frame it was on. I thought it got in the background today. It's currently up 30% on the 1 hour, but it also caught it nicely on the 2 hour, as you can see, from a little bit higher up, but still very much in nice profit, just under 20%. But for you lower time frame traders, if we scale down to the 30-minute, we are looking at 2 separate wins on Stonksy. So obviously we had this red background, which went into decent profit but closed break even. Then we had the first part of the move caught on the 30-minute, which opened last Monday and closed for 7% profit. And then Stonksy got into another green background on the 30-minute on Saturday. So 4 days ago, and is currently riding that. So the 1 hour caught it all and is still in green. The 30-minute caught the first half, had a bit of a break, then it didn't really go anywhere anyway, and then caught the second half. But also, if we scale down to the 15-minute, can't wait for Stonksy to flash red on XRP, Wizard says. Oh, yeah, I bet your eyes are burning looking at this, aren't they? XRP pumping. I bet they are burning. Where do you see this pullback on BTC coming to an end, Dave? We'll have a look. We will have a look. If we're truly bullish, it should be short-lived. I mean, we obviously are bullish because we're close to 90k, but you know, the pullback shouldn't be too kind for those looking to get on board still. So at this stage, I wouldn't want to see one to retest the range that we was in. So I wouldn't want to see it go back to about 72, 73k. But we'll have a look to see where it makes sense. We want to see where potential the liquidity is, because that's all it should be. It should just be a liquidity grab. It shouldn't give people the perfect entry to get on board. So this was on the 15-minute on XRP, currently 9% up, and that opened yesterday. So this is the most recent trade that it's opened. The 30-minute opened on Saturday, but it did go as high as over 14%. Melon. Yeah. The Melon Man. The Melon Man is going to turn $200 into $5 million, he says. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, next up we're going to have a look at TRX. Caught a really nice pump again on the 15-minute. This was yesterday. It's had some big volatility as well, TRX, yesterday and today. TMG's got a sore voice after today. I didn't say that. Jalapeno said it. I'm not complaining. Like, you did say it, Neil. You said that it would be nice for it to happen. So you've got to do it now. You've got to stick to your word. $200 to $5 million. Make sure you document it all by tagging us on Twitter as well. And I'll follow you along and document the journey on the Stonksy account too. So yeah, if anyone actually is posting wins and trades and things like that, make sure that you tag us so I can give you some engagement. Melon to 5 million. That's it. We want that yacht party next summer. Melon, we're counting on you. So TRX, we're currently up 7% from yesterday. So that opened on Monday, obviously, which was yesterday. Some really nice volatility on it. You know, that candle went all the way up to 11, but yeah, currently open 7%, which is not bad for a trade that's just been open a day. Yeah, no pressure at all. There never is. Also caught it on the 10-minute. And it also caught another nice one. So obviously that's going back to last week. We won't cover too much of last week's price action because we covered loads of it last week from where Stonksy caught the start of the move. And we had a nice roundup of it yesterday. But obviously looking at today, The 10-minute caught it nicely. And we're also... David's going to buy a yacht before the end of the year because of Stonksy. That'd be nice. I wouldn't be complaining then. Then I could live stream while I was on the water. I could be sailing around, having loads of fun while live streaming on Stonksy. Now, isn't that the dream? But as you can see on the 1 hour on TRX, Stonksy has been superb. The really nice catch there again. Nice dip caught there. That one closed marginally in profit, but this is a perfect example of what I covered. I don't know if I covered it yesterday, but I also covered it on Saturday, of where sometimes a loss isn't the worst thing in the world, because as you can see here, Stonksy opened here, it closed there. So yes, that's a minor loss, a very minor one, but it protected you from any further loss, because Stonksy saw that the momentum was coming to the upside, got out of the red into the green, and then has rode the move all the way up. So that's obviously another good thing about Stonksy, is that as well as obviously making profits and things like that, it's also about protecting your account, which Stonksy had very good. It had your back there because it got out of the red into the green right before the move started. Sailing around the Mersey. I wouldn't be sailing around the Mersey, that's for sure, Wiz. If it was going to be anywhere around here, I'd probably take it to Windermere or something like that. I wouldn't like to go out to sea because I don't like the thought of vast open water. But somewhere a bit nicer than the Mersey, it's got to be. Rent one of Tom Birchie yacht days. Tom Birchie is a very entertaining character. I do like watching his TikToks. Oh, Justin. Big up, Justin. We've got everyone in here today. We've got 26 viewers. Dare I say, this is actually the stream with the most viewers that we've ever had. I've seen that we was up to 36 at one point. So that's a record. So thank you to everyone who's joined. And make sure, let's keep this conversation going in the chat. It's quite funny. So yeah, that's TRX anyway, covered. Neil, I'm not going to read that out. I don't know anything about what you're suggesting in there. Nobody listened to Neil. I don't know what he's on about. So let's have a look at Zilica. So this is one from last week that's still riding. Lol, sorry. You don't have to be sorry. I just don't know what you mean. And I'm definitely not saying that guy's name on stream, that's for sure. Yeah, so this is one that's still riding. Stonksy opened the green background last Tuesday. So this is, oh no, sorry, the Wednesday, midnight. My apologies. Tell them to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell as well, which will tell you if you miss the tweet and stuff like that. It will tell you when I'm going live, so you get notification. And we're pumping out more pre-made content as well. A couple videos coming every week. So hit that notification bell and never miss a Stonksy video or live stream. Yeah, Crypto Bros bigging it up. Hit the like and go and share it as well. You know, do the rounds. Let's get it to 100 viewers. So this trade is still open on Zilica. And it's currently at 21.5% profit in just under a week, but did have a monster rally up to 36 and more. So that's on the 1 hour. And then I believe the 15-minute has had some good movement. Yeah. So again, caught a lot of it. Had this short red opening, which closed at break even-ish, and then caught the second after move. And it's currently still in minor profit. But as we can see, Zilica's on the downturn, which I think is just the rest of the market, isn't it? Turning down. Why is not going off? Oh, there we go. So yeah, so that's Zilica. What's Bitcoin doing? Are we going down? It's not too bad. Let's have a look. What are we up next? AVAX. 10-minute chart, I believe. Caught a nice one, yeah. So again, this is another example of Stonksy got into the red background, dropped initially into profit, closed at a loss, but closed right as it opened green to stop further loss and caught the move to the upside nicely. And it did close in profit, but once you get in a move like this, once you get up to here, you either want to be taking profit or at least moving your stop loss up to entry or break even, so you can't suffer any loss. And it's currently in a red background and in slight profit. Chippy, how did I know that was going to come up at some point? It was only a matter of time. That's the first time it's been mentioned. On the 1 hour, it's still riding it from last week. So we had this one, which closed at break even. We had a red background, which closed in nice profit. Brief white background, another brief red, but then open green and caught all the move. David is a genius. I've been known to be called that before. No one's called me that in a while, but it's been known. What platform do you guys recommend to trade on that is easy to get set up? It'll make a great Twitter KOL. Maybe. Too busy on Stonksy. It's got to make Stonksy a KOL first. So yeah, it's caught a 50% move on AVAX. Obviously, we're currently at 36, and this is open just over a week. But yeah, and that's still open. So there's a few of them that opened last week on the 1 hour, like Bitcoin is still open on the 1 hour. That is still riding the move and in some nice profit. So we've got two more to cover on crypto, and then we're going to look at FX and we're going to look at the S&P 500 and Tesla and MicroStrategy, because I've been promising that we'll look at more than just crypto. So yes, I've come prepared today. Subbed and light. But Neil, when you're saying about recommend to trade on, I suppose it depends where you are, where you can trade. If you're limited to your options, obviously there's a bunch of non-KYC exchanges, but I cannot suggest that you go and do something that you shouldn't be. But just go and have a look. You'll find somewhere good. Northern Ireland. Yeah. Go and have a look. I can't tell you to do something that you shouldn't, but there's a bunch of good options for you. So where are we up to next? Carver. So this is one of the biggest gainers today, or it was at least anyway, until the last few hours. But again, Stonksy got into the green background last week and is still riding it. We don't need to cover too much of that. You can see the results for yourself. If we scale down to the lower time frame, it's still in profit but caught. So this opened yesterday and caught the move up nicely, up to just under 20%, and it's currently still up just over 2%. But again, once you get a 20% move on something, you either want to be banking some of it, you want to be moving your stop loss up to your entry, or potentially into profit. So if you happen to enter this, you shouldn't be losing money on it. It works really well on what? Gilts. Oh, gilts. I've never looked at them in my life. Someone explain what gilts are to me. Go on, Wiz. Explain what gilts are. I would love to know. And then the 10-minute, I believe, caught the same thing. Minor red one. Caught a nice short green background. Again, minor red, and then caught the move up. So then the last one we're going to look at is GRT, the graph. UK bonds. Fantastic. Kilts, but for girls. That's what I imagine. So now I'm just imagining Wiz just roaming around in his kilt. Is that what it is, Wiz? You just got a kilt on. UK bonds. I remember seeing something about that, obviously, when Liz Truss and a chancellor just decided to just blow up the pound. But I didn't know that's what they were called, gilts. Why did he not just call them bonds like the US? Why do we have to have a stupid name for it? Just call them bonds. Don't dox me. I'll think about that. I might post a Solana wallet in, and then you've got to send me enough, and then I won't dox you. Either that or send me a picture of you wearing your kilt, and then I'll use that then as more leverage. What about? See, now Justin, that's more like my type of thing. Oh god. Thanks for the stream. Right, Neil. Catch you on the next one. Catch you tomorrow. Big up the Neil who's just joined Stonksy. And hopefully you come back tomorrow. And you can tell us how you're getting on. And if anyone didn't know, Neil's doing a $200 to 5 million challenge on Stonksy. So we look forward to that. What would be the best plan? Yeah, subscribe. I need to get the bot in or whatever how it does to post the link to the Stonksy website every 5-10 minutes or something. And yeah, like a message to say like and subscribe. I need to automate that. But yeah, go and like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on so it tells you when I'm going live. Hopefully you all come back tomorrow. But this on the graph opened on Saturday on the 15 minutes. It's even after the retrace, it's still over 16% up. Can you stop spamming Chippy in the chat? This is a Stonksy live stream. All obsessed with Chippy. We're trading Stonksy here, not Chippy. So yeah, as high as just over 30%, and that was in 4 days. So if we have a look at anything else on the graph, we're looking at the 30-minute, which again is another one that's still open from last week. There's still a few of these open that caught all the move. Still up 32% on the 30-minute, and did go as high as pretty much 50. And then if we look at the 1 hour, I think it's the 1 hour caught it again, and it caught the reversal. So obviously we had drop here, brief break even, green background, 2 short-lived reds, then into the red background there, caught the drop, and then the reversal. And same as the 30-minute, pretty much. Stonksy says to short Chippy. I don't know why people are spamming Chippy in the chat, because I can't even pull Chippy up, I don't think. I don't know, or maybe I can, I don't know. I don't know how many decks things covers Chippy, but we're trading Stonksy here. Have I ever tried a good Chippy? Yeah, there's a nice one around mine. To be fair, I don't go too often because it's not my favorite food in the world, but I don't mind one every so often. So that's what I'll give you. I'm not referring to the dollar sign before it. So let's go and have a look at the pound against the dollar on the 1 hour. So we're currently riding a nice drop there, which opened on Monday. But if we zoom out to some recent performance, so we had a nice indication here, which again, what does Tesla look like, Dave? I'm going to cover that. So I'm doing pound US dollar, I'm doing euro US dollar, and then we're going to have a look at SPX, Tesla, and MicroStrategy. So yeah, I'll just cover this really quickly. So yeah, we had Stonksy open on the 1 hour there, drop initially, did close in profit, but again, a drop like that on an FX pair, you should be banking most of that at least. Break even, green background, break even, but again, most of these have dropped into profit. So, on FX, you should be banking some of it at least. A few short-lived ones. We had a loss here. Another loss there. Then break even, profit on that one, and then it's currently riding the drop down. So that's on the 1 hour. So obviously, if we want to scale shorter down on the pound, it's looking pretty much the similar as the 1 hour, apart from it didn't catch that drop. And then if we look at the 10-minute, looks much better. So we're obviously on crypto, the 1 hour is very good on Stonksy. The shorter time frames are better on FX. So what is the best trading plan? I can't give you a trading plan because then obviously we're blurring the lines then between what's educational content and what's financial advice. So I can't give you a trading plan. All I can say is look what I'm showing. Because I'm on here every day and I'm showing you what it's doing. So you'll be able to get the gist of how to use it and what is best to work on in terms of timeframes and assets and things like that. Is there any way Stonksy could be incorporated into DEX tools? Ooh, that would obviously depend. We'd have to look into it because obviously on TradingView, it's pretty easy for us to give access to the indicator and obviously have it running, throughout people's plans and things like that and expiry and stuff. I don't know how that works on DEX tools. I don't know. Obviously, if people create an account, can you put an indicator on DEX tools and give people access and things like that? I don't know. We'd have to look into it. But I will make a note of it and have a look. But I'm not. I can't answer it because I'm not sure. But yeah, so if we look at this pound US dollar trade at the moment, it's currently hitting the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, that would be funny. It would just be absolutely crazy. It's currently on at 1.8% profit, and that opened on Friday. This green background caught a nice upside move. If you have Stonksy, do you need other indicators? You don't want an overload of indicators, no. But there's no reason why, if you like looking at moving averages, there's no reason why you can't look at moving averages and things like that. But no, not necessarily. If you're just a price action trader and you like to follow trends and market movements, then no. But like I say, I mean, you could look at moving averages if you wanted to. But yeah, this is where we're at with the 10-minute anyway on the pound. And again, if we go back a bit further, you can see it's much more accurate on the 10-minute for trading pound US dollar than it is higher time frames. So if we then flick over to Euro USD, again, works really well from what I was looking at before. Again, it's caught a drop from Friday on Euro USD. That's a big drop. 1.73% drop on Euro USD there from Friday. This is on the 10-minute. Caught a drop here. Wasn't as big. Obviously, this green background closed at a loss. Was in a profit and then jumped up. So that's on the 10-minute. If we have a look on the 5, I'm checking the 5-minute yet. So obviously across the period of that big drop that we got on the 10-minute, we've had some shorter time frame trades. So obviously if you're a day trader or a scalper, you could get into these. This opened on Friday, drop, brief sideways, green background, again, drop, brief sideways, white background, drop. So that's a good one for the shorter time frame traders. Then if we make our way up to the 30-minute, again, some nice catches by Stonksy on the 30-minute. But by the looks of things, from what I have been looking at today anyway, it's better on the short time frames for FX. But again, caught a drop there, nice. Slight loss on that green background. Nice drop there. Nice climb there. That was a bit of a mad move. Loss on that green, break even. Profit on that. Momentary profit on that before it got an aggressive drop. So, yeah. I like everything else. You just want to have your risk managed and things like that, but that should be no surprise. So let's do Tesla for Justin first. So Tesla on the 4-hour is riding the green. Obviously, we had this short-lived loss on the red. Then we got the drop down in the green. Afternoon. Oh, Smurfy's in. Good afternoon, Smurfy. And has pushed up on the 4-hour. If we have a look at the 1-hour, caught the pump nicely on the 1-hour from Thursday. So up, pretty much down to break-even point. And then, yeah, it's caught the move up. So from that point onwards, 32%. When's that from? Yeah, so that's from Thursday. So that's obviously just after, obviously, Trump won the election. We had a nice rally here, some short-lived ones. Nice drop caught there. Slight loss on that green background. Nice pump on that one. And that's going all the way back to June, July, because obviously we don't get as much data because it's closed on weekends. If we look at the 30-minute, what did it do? It caught that drop there. Just slight loss on that one. Caught the pump there. Break even on there. So that's Tesla covered. But if we look at this absolute beast, wow. So in September, this is on the 30-minute. Caught the rally up, change into white. Caught the second rally, changing. Then noticed the 30-minute didn't catch this leg here, but then got back in there. So as you can see, across 2 months, it's caught pretty much. This is just on the 30-minute, by the way. Apart from this bit, it's caught the monster moves on MicroStrategy. But if we go to the 4-hour, it caught from all last year, the rally onwards. So that's on the 4-hour, which is obviously a high time frame trade. But if we scale down to the 1 hour, we are currently riding it from mid-September to all-time highs. So if we look at MicroStrategy, wrong one. God, what am I doing? What are you trading, everyone? Let me know. Let me know what you're trading in the chat, or what have you got your eye on? Currently riding 154% gain on MicroStrategy on the 1 hour, and that is in the space of 2 months. Sui. Oh, let's have a look at Sui then.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call.
Let's have a look at Sui. Oh yeah, nice catch by Stonksy. CRV SLF. Jalapeno short on BTC. So the 1 hour has been superb for Stonksy on Sui. It obviously caught this drop, slight green, finished after 2 or 3 candles. Again, caught the second drop, caught the start of the reversal, finished. Caught the drop last week, that would have been, and then got into the green background. This was on the day of the election last week. Got the pump up sideways, very short-lived red background, then got in again on the green, and is still currently riding the green on that. So that is a 36% upside move. Would it work on Total One? I'll have a look. I'll have a look now. But it did go as high as 45%. But as you can see, bang, 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 bang. Even though that was, what was that? That was pretty much break even, but it did go into profit. Obviously, depends if you took it or not. Smurfy says, Stonksy nailed the short on the 5-minute time frame for sushi. Yeah, everyone go and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. It'll give you an alert then as soon as I've scheduled in or gone live straight away. But as you can see, since mid-October, so the past 3 weeks or so, I've had some really nice movement on Sui, on Stonksy on the 1 hour. Let's see if it caught it on the 30-minute. So it caught pretty much most of the moves. It just didn't catch this last leg on the 30-minute. Did it catch it on the 15? No. Did it catch it on the 10? Yes, caught it on the 10. So that's Sui. Yeah, but go and subscribe, and yeah, hit the notification bell so you can come and join me every day. It's a good time. We're getting some good conversation going on the daily. What's it saying on ETH with ETH LMAO? But yeah, so that's still open on Sui. Let's have a look at ETH. Requested by James Gooch. So currently it's still in the green background on the 1 hour on ETH. So that is, again, from last Tuesday, which most of them activated on the 1 hour. What is your favourite type of cheese? Extra mature cheddar. Just can't beat it, can you? Extra mature cheddar. Riding a 30% move, but did go as high as 37. Second, I would probably say it's not exactly interesting, is it? But I'd probably say Halloumi second. And then if you had a gun to my head and I had to say third, I would probably say Wensleydale with the cranberries in it. I would 100% follow trades if they were from Dave live on YouTube. Really? Really? Is that what we're going to start doing? This is an educational live stream. But that's what it's saying on the 1 hour. What is your favourite cheese-related meal? Wow, what a question that is. What a question. Cheese-related meal? You can't go wrong with a nice pizza, can you? But it has to be homemade. Like, it has to be from an independent place. No Domino's or Pizza Hut. Nothing, no mass-produced stuff. It'd have to be like a wood-fired homemade place. Can't go wrong with a nice pizza. After that, cheese-related meal. I don't know after that. I don't really eat mac and cheese or anything like that, so I'm not sure. Do like it with things, like a nice burger or something. Where is your favourite pizza? There's a nice place around mine, a little independent place. It does. I don't think it's wood fired. I think it's just stone baked. Really nice, yeah. And you can tell it's all freshly made and stuff as well. Domino's, you can tell by eating it, can't you, that it's just all mass produced stuff. You don't want any of that. So yeah, that's what it's saying on ETH currently. Let's have a look at the 5 minute. That didn't work out superbly on the 5 minute. Let's have a look at the 10 minute. We showing anything on the 10 minute? So on the 10 minute, we had this one coming into Sunday. So this was the 10 minute. This closed out 2 days ago. So on Sunday night, that was a nice catch by Stonksy. That closed out for a 27% gain on the 10 minute. Then we had a bit of sideways action. And then we had this one, which opened and then went into some decent profit, 3.3% odd, but then came down as Bitcoin started retracing. So that is on ETH. Has anyone got anything else they want to look at? Or shall we just watch what Bitcoin's doing? Because that is pretty much everything covered at what I was planning to do anyway. Some nice absorption on these wicks. Some demand coming into the market on dips. So hopefully, do we get the push through 90k today? Looks primed to have another run to the upside now with them lower wicks. Let's see what's going on in chat. What is the best brand of beans? I'd say Branston. I would say Branston beans. I think Heinz, you get a bit too much sauce to bean ratio. Like when you open it, like in a puddle. I would say Branston. I think they're nicer too. Total One, yeah, that's it. Total One. I'll have a look at Total One. I have something I'd like you to look at. Jalapeno. That's not very appropriate, is it? You can't go around saying that to people. I have something I'd like you to look at. That'll get you in a bit of trouble that one day. Watch what you're saying. Let's see what Total One is saying. So on the 1 hour, we've looked at GRT. I literally looked at it about 15-20 minutes ago. So on the 1 hour, yeah, same thing. It caught that. Let's see if it's got anything on the 4 hour. Nothing on the 4 hour at the moment. These ones, yeah. So currently on the 1 week, that's from an old newsletter. That all that stuff. But as you can see, it come close, didn't it? To going above. But as you can see, on the high time frame, it's worked perfectly. Obviously, we didn't catch the Pico top, but in terms of sensing danger, told you all about that last leg down. Bitcoin is pumping 1 minute chart open, and then on the high time frame has caught pretty much the whole move up. Jordan wants the 1 minute time frame open, and on Bitcoin, just in case you're interested, it did the same on Bitcoin as well. Flicked into the red in April 2022, around 40k. So from where that closed, that caught a 60% move to the downside in the end, and then where it flicked green, Bitcoin's currently up 273%. Yeah, but I want to see if it would have pulled us out on a lower time frame. I'll have a look in a minute, mate. Yeah, total does look it's right at that point, isn't it, of where it's flirting with going higher. Right, let me get the 1 minute time frame loaded. We're pumping, Jordan says. So let's have a look. Oh, 1 minute's been good today. Few short-lived ones. That was a nice drop for a scalp. That was a nice reversal. That closed break even. Again, few short-lived ones. That got a drop and then closed break even. That caught the nice pump up. Then a few, you get the gist. And then it's currently riding it back to the upside on the 1 minute. So yeah, a few nice 1 minute trades there today, mixed in with a few minor loss or break even ones too. Yeah, but total resistance, total one, yeah, it's right up there. So we'll see what happens. It's just, but mostly just going to depend on what Bitcoin's doing, isn't it? Because obviously, if Bitcoin drops, it's going to take alts with it. So then we'll get that drop on total one if we manage to push higher. But it's something that I missed. That obviously with all the Bitcoin price action and Sol and ETH, I didn't even realize that the total market cap was pretty much up at the highest that it's ever been. So another Dave. So we do have another Dave in here. That's his username. Says that he's just waiting for his Palau ID to come through. Well done. Hopefully you get some good usage out of it. But Bitcoin is pumping on the 1 minute. We are going. Do we get 90k today? Do we push higher? What do you think? It's not that far away, is it really? It's not that far away. 3%. Yeah, that's it. You have to have if you want to trade low time frames and scalps, even if you move on to the 3 minute, obviously you've got to have low exchange fees. What is the best time frame with more data backed using Stonksy? So yeah, it depends what type of trader you are. Again, if you're a scalper, the 1 minute, 3 minute, potentially up to 5 minute. But again, like Justin mentioned, you want trying to get the lowest fees possible, whether that's choosing the exchange with the lowest fees, or I think you can get lower fees by having the exchange token, can't you? BTC funding rate up 600%. Yes. Wow, is it? I didn't know that. I don't really look at funding too much. I wasn't aware on that. I have been loving the 1 minute. Yeah. Really, really good performance. I think you have hit some good ones, haven't you, Jordan, on stream using the 1 minute. Bulls feel strong every time. Looks like Giga Dump starting. Yeah, it's just showing the demand in the market. Every time we get a dip, it's just being absorbed quickly, which is obviously what you want in the bull market. So that is a good thing. Now that we've broken out, really, it shouldn't, for people that are sidelined or for people that want to get on board, it shouldn't give the ideal entry. So if you look at the chart, the ideal entry is a retest of the range, 72, 73k. But really, it shouldn't give people that, because obviously that is just what everyone wants. So pullbacks should, in theory, even if they're slightly deep, should be fast and short-lived. Heinz is the best beans. I disagree. Branston all the way. Low leverage or high leverage on the 1 minute. Shane, I can't tell you what to do on that. Just make sure you've got your risk managed. That's all I would say. Just manage your risk. Make sure you stay in the game. Try and bank as many profits as you can. Happy days. You will sleep well at night. Trader Joe's is also good. Trader Joe's. Isn't Trader Joe a Dex on Avalanche? Is that right? I'm sure that's a Dex on Avalanche. But yeah, make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live every day. And we'll have some more fun streams, that's for sure. So Stonksy has just closed out this green period here, the green background, and has entered the red. So that was a very fast 1.35% gain quite quickly. Trader Joe is a US shopping chain. Ah, right, okay. Right. It is a Dex on Avalanche as well, though, I'm sure. But I didn't know that. How bullish are you, Dave? Very. What's not to be bullish about? We're close to 90k. I've got a screenshot of that day when we hit just below 50k. I screenshot it and I look at it sometimes and I think I was right to keep buying. So, yeah. Bullish doesn't. If you can't be bullish here, I mean, let's just go and have a look. You don't have to be, obviously, because no one can tell you what to do. But we've just broken out of an 8-month consolidation range. I don't see what's not to be bullish here. Literally, we've spent 8 months going sideways and downwards. And it's only in week 2 of expanding to the upside. For instance, when we had this consolidation, which was much shorter than this, that had 1, 2, that was 3, 4, 5. That had 5 weeks of just, obviously, that one in the middle didn't move much. But across 5 weeks, it just done nothing but up only. Bullish on Dave. Thank you. Justin's bullish. Shane's bullish. Wizard is bullish. I'm also bullish, to be fair. Well, if you're not bullish here, where would you be bullish? That's the thing. Like, if you're not bullish here, where would you be waiting for up here? Like, would you be waiting for up here? But yeah, looks bullish to me. It's just broke out of a very long consolidation range. So yeah, definitely looks bullish to me. But it's on. Maybe we get a bit of a downside because this is obviously one thing I was looking at today and yesterday. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've had 7 straight green days. Obviously, my candles are white. But we've had 7 straight green days. So obviously, it would make sense to have a red day or, maybe a few red days in a row just to balance things and shake some people out of the market. So this doesn't surprise me that this day is red. Maybe we get a bit of a further drop. But yeah, looks good to me. It is crazy how close it is to 100k. It sounds like it should be further away than it is, just because of obviously just how big the number is. But it's only less than 15%, which, for Bitcoin is 2 good days. 1 mega day. 1 mega day if it wants to. Interesting to see it actually looked like it hit 90k on Bybit, or maybe it was just below. But has anyone got anything else they want to cover? Make sure you go over to Stonksy and you follow the Twitter and tag us. Obviously, I tweeted about the XRP pump. This guy had a real good one. GG unit. Stonksy positions, profit took on each, just letting winners run. He had some really good trades open. He caught the XRP one as well. Look at that. So XRP that we've just covered, he actually caught the XRP and he was 13k in profit on that, and then he was 1k in profit on Bitcoin, and I don't know what the other one was. Don't think it says, but he's nearly 1.5k in profit on that. So yeah, go and follow us on Twitter, X, if you want to be correct, and tag us in your trades, or tag us in your wins and stuff like that. I will interact with it, repost it, comment on it, all the good stuff. Get those keep getting the likes up, keep subscribing. Capital rotating back to Bitcoin, ETH still lagging, alt's going to get hurt as we hit resistance. Yeah, if Bitcoin drops, I mean, Solana's down just under 5%, ETH's down 3.5. But in terms of like how ETH is looking, it's not looking too bad. It's obviously out of that range, and it reclaimed 2.85k was a key level that I was watching. But yeah, by the blood. By the blood. Any voucher codes or Black Friday deals coming up? I suppose you'll have to wait and see. I'm guessing you're not already a Stonksy user. You haven't already got Stonksy with saying that, but we'll have to see. There might be something in the plans. Obviously, that's only, when is that? About 2 weeks, just less than 2 weeks away, isn't it? Black Friday. Yeah. By the blood. There's not too much blood so far, but yeah, obviously. Oh, it's going back up. Yeah, I kind of like this. I like this rounding off mixed in with the long lower wicks. I like the look of that for a potential retest of punching 90k in the face. No, not yet, but I'm interested. Good. Well, keep joining the live streams. Keep having a look. Go over to the YouTube channel. There's loads of content that we've uploaded there for you to get your teeth into while you're still yet to jump on board. But yeah, it would be great to have you on Team Stonksy. But if anyone's got anything else you want me to cover before we finish the stream there, do let me know. We've been running an hour now, so I think this is the longest one we've done so far, and it's definitely the most people that we've had so far. So thank you very much for everyone who's joined, and we've had a really good active chat today. It's been a good time. I love you too, Justin. Much love in the chat to Justin. It's JC punching 90k in the face. Did you like that? TMG says subscribe. Yes, go and subscribe. All 28 of you, go and subscribe. And Stonksy chat, Chippy, yet? Not yet. I don't think so anyway. Jordan, can Chippy be pulled up on TradingView? I can't imagine that it can be, but I don't really pull up too many DEX pairings on TradingView, so I'm not sure. No, it can't. No. When it goes live on a SEX, it will be able to, yeah. When it goes live on a centralized exchange, we'll be able to get it up. But for the meantime, you just have to stick to DEX Tools or DEX Screener or whatever you like to use. So James asks, right quick, what parameters does Stonksy incorporate? It's a momentum indicator. So it gives you the indication on where it thinks the momentum is going to. So as you can see here, here. At this point, it thought momentum was to the downside. We got the drop. It closed in profit, but got a decent drop. Here, it had short-lived green momentum, call it green momentum, bullish momentum. Again here, but then this is a prime example of where it thinks that momentum is going to kickstart into the upside, into the green, and caught all the move up. So if you're on about the parameters, I mean, I hope that explains what it needs to you. But yeah, Stonksy looks to catch the momentum in the market to the upside or downside. Or if it doesn't think there's any, we'll have a white background. Not spilling the secret sauce. A magician never reveals his tricks. So, yeah, it covers it. No problem at all, James. Do you have Stonksy or are you looking to get it? Dave Exchange. That'd be good. That would be good. So yeah, if anyone's got anything else they want to ask, or I could pull another quick one up. Otherwise, we'll end it there. I'll just give everyone a minute. Off to buy some Aldi beans with my funding rate daily take-ins. I've never tried Aldi beans. Any nice? You want to get Branston? Go and try Branston. Looking to get it. The other Northerners been using it on his stream. Oh, Jordan, and looks worth it. Well, it would be great to have you on board Team Stonksy, James. So head over to the website. I am going to get an automated thing that just puts the link to the website in every 5 or 10 minutes or so. I need to have a look how you sort that out. And Matt's X says, I am also interested in Stonksy. Looks interesting indeed. Well, come and give it a go. Come and try the monthly plan. Go onto the website, stonksy.io, and try out the monthly plan. Or if you want to pay in crypto, email in. You'll find the email on the website. And you can email in and pay in crypto as well. Come and try it for a month. Jump on board and you can join me in the live streams then. I mean, you can join me anyway if you want to. There's nothing stopping you joining if you don't have Stonksy. But yeah, come and join. Dave Beats says, Lidl over Aldi for beans. Oh, it's the beans war. Branston all the way. Wiz says, what's Say saying? The Wizard of Say has said, what is Say saying? So Say is currently still in the green on the 1 hour from last Wednesday. So it's still in the green on the 1 hour and is up just over 27% and did reach as high as mid 30, late 30, all the way up to just over 44. So that's what Say saying on the 1 hour. What did it do before? It caught a nice drop there as well. That closed just in profit. Some minor open ones. Caught the drop and then flipped into the green for the pump. Oh, Mr. Jailbreak, you welcome back. I remember you from yesterday. On the 30-minute, same thing. Had a minor red background that closed in a loss. But again, flipped green to catch the move to the upside on Say. On the 15-minute, similar thing. We had a sideways one, which closed break even. Caught the pump. Short-lived red one that closed just in a slight loss. And then we had this one, which pumped up. But you shouldn't really get caught by it after getting in around here and pumping 8%. You shouldn't be leaving yourself wide open to get caught on a liquidation move like that. And then it's currently in a slight profit on this open red one as well. In profit on the red there. That got a nice pump up, close break even. So the SRM says, will the Stonksy trading bot be ready by end of year? I don't have an answer for you on that at the moment. We will discuss it. It is under development and it is in obviously talks and is under work. But given a deadline by the end of the year, I'm not sure. Obviously, Jordan might be able to spread some further light on that, but I imagine he'll have the same response as me. When things are ready, we'll tell you, like the alerts. When the alerts come out, we said they were coming, the following week and stuff like that. So when things are ready, we'll obviously announce it, and we will give the users the heads up and put some video tutorials out like we did for the alerts. But it is under development, and is in the plans. Scotty Charisma says Stonksy is definitely helping my trading. Cheers to the team. Big up, Stonksy. Stonksy. Scotty Charisma in the chat. Stonksy is definitely helping my trading. Cheers to the team. Cheers to you. Hopefully you're making some nice profits. But yeah, hopefully. Does that cover it for you, Wiz? Covered the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, and 10 minute there for you on say currently. It's red on the 10 minutes and 15 minute, and I believe it's still open on the 1 hour green. Yeah, it is. What's my take on copy trading? Is that nonsense? I've never really explored it, to be honest. I imagine for some people it's quite profitable, yeah, and is obviously it can be a good thing for whoever's doing it, and then obviously for people who are taking part in it. But I've never really looked too much into it. You just obviously just want to make sure that your settings are right on it. Because when I've gone over the settings, obviously you don't want to leave yourself wide open. You want to make sure that you're following the trader exactly if that's what you want to do. Wiz is bullish on it. So it's the Wizard of Say. The Wizard of Say now. Copy trade me. I use Stonksy. You'll make a killing. Do it, Scotty. Start it up. Justin says he's not a fan of copy trading. But yeah, that's Say. Nice downside move on the 1 hour and is currently still riding that. Scotty, are you using BitGet? Copy trading there is already implemented. Copy trading is live on pretty much most exchanges, I think. Obviously, ones that have derivatives, but I think you can pretty much get copy trading on most exchanges. Obviously, you won't get it on ones like Coinbase and stuff, but you'll probably find it. You'll find it on most of them, especially the non-KYC ones. Yeah, I don't think you'll find it on ones like Coinbase and stuff. I use MEXC, no KYC. That answers another guy's question that was asking before, where we can trade. But yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. Before you leave, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get the alert for tomorrow's stream. And it was an absolute pleasure today. We covered some good stuff. We moved into looking at FX. We moved into looking at indices and stocks. And tomorrow I will pull up some gold and silver to put into tomorrow's trade. So we're moving away from just crypto and showing what it can do across everything. So thank you everyone for joining. Great stream today. Nice long one as well. 1 hour, 10 minutes we've been going. So make sure you all TMG said Bitcoin volume's dropping off as well. Let's see what it is before we go. 87,400. My instinct says it's probably going to retest the highs. Just buy out at formations, looking at these long lower wicks here. But we'll see. Who knows? I won't be trading it. But we'll see. Right. Thanks for joining. Make sure you come back tomorrow. And I will see you then. In the meantime, go and make some Stonksy profits. Catch you all tomorrow.